Okay, guys, we are here bright and early in the morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It is Wednesday, April 20th. This is Long Sum Short Sum. You guys know who it is. It's your boy Christian Israel, and we're going to discuss today some fun things: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Constellation, which is DAG, and Netflix. The reason we're talking about Constellation today, guys, and DAG is because we're going to deep dive into that later on in daily topics. So you know what it is. We are here this morning. I see the chat is already getting going. Good morning, Bullish on XRP. Good morning, Alex. It's good to see all you guys hanging out with me. I smile when I see my crew come in here in the morning and kick it with me, guys. I appreciate you. What we don't appreciate, though, is that Bitcoin is down 1.1% over the last hour in the number one spot at $41,632. It is over 40K and over 41K and over 39K by default. We like that. Ethereum is sitting over $3,000 at $3,100 right now. We got BNB in the number 3 spot, hitting, kind of chilling like a stable coin around the 420 era at 422.36. XRP, XRP is in the number 4 spot at 75.9, working its way up slowly. Solana in the number 5 spot is at 108.28, kicking above $100 and holding strong. Terra Luna, which was on fire from 75.50 top bottom the other day, fired up 13.8% over the last 7 days, sitting at 96.25. Will it break $100 and hold is our key question there. And Cardano at 95.8 cents, still under $1. Last but not least, you got 3 more in the top 10. Avalanche, AVAX, 79.29. Polkadot in the number 9 spot at $19.22. And the Elon coin still in the top 10 at 14.2 cents per token. So with that said, shall we go ahead and dive into Bitcoin? I'm going to simplify this for you because we have just been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I'm going to go ahead and transition this over to a bigger screen for you. Let's go ahead. Boom. All right. So we are officially in a bigger screen right now, and this is the daily on the Bitcoin, and I'm going to keep it nice and simple for you guys this morning because we are still under the 200-day moving average. If you see the candles, I know they look a little different to you. We have it under Heikin-Ashi, which basically shows us the trend. I'm going to start kicking those in there as I'm looking because I have just come on to be a signals guy for a group that I will be working with starting next week. So I need to make it a little more clear for faster signals. I don't give out technical signals on this channel. I give trends overall. But since I will be doing that for some people, I'm going to kind of hint to you guys a little bit where my mind is. Right now, though, Bitcoin is under the 50 on the RSI, right? So that little pump here could be setting us up to roll back over because we still have not broken this 200-day moving average. We are also still under 47,000, and this 21-day moving average here is 42.64, which is where we could see our stop point. Quickly, we just have 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be working on a 4-wave down on this small last part of this A, B, C here that I could be seeing. Don't know if it's true, just possibly seeing. But that's just on the daily aspect. I wanted you guys to get a good idea of what we see here. I need to actually take off. Let's do this so you can see it completely. There we go. Let's take that off. You don't need to see that. Okay. So as you see here, we are over that weekly pivot. We just broke through the weekly pivot. Got support on 39.2 with that coming up. What is that? The 21-day moving average. So we're kind of slowly rejecting off of that. So we'll see where that goes. If we dump in just a little bit to regular candles on this pullback that we have been waiting for to see if 30,000 comes into play or not. Well, guys, so far it is seeming to play out that way. And now why do I say that as we get rocking and rolling? Okay, so here's our high, our low, and our lower high, right? That's kind of, we're working on this 8-hour time frame. So we have 1, 2, 3, and we're working on this 4-wave down. We have come to touch almost a 2.414. You know, for me, that's kind of where we need to touch to roll around. So that is possibly what I am seeing there. As I see things rolling over, we could be finishing that move here soon. But Bitcoin's kind of in a range deal right now. And this is the thing. It's going to be hard for people to honestly trade Bitcoin profitably right now. It is in wash. You're better off finding other places to trade unless you're okay with tight stop losses and really low leverage. Because this is what I'm seeing on Bitcoin is that we are going to sit here in this area and begin to kind of range consistently. See this? We've been in this area right here for about 2 months now, easily rocking this up, going up, and you know what? Must go up, must come down. So we are rejecting at the 1.414 right now. Normally, this is what I would say to you guys, okay? Normally, I would say expect a blow up top to 47,461, 47,500 to be safe, right? As a back test to come up before rolling back down. However, the NASDAQ is looking ugly, and I may not be seeing that. So this is kind of a general talk. I'm not going to give you any calls today, specifically on Bitcoin, but we are just looking at here that holding and coming up above this VPVR. So now we are trying to hold 41,200. So for you paying attention to levels, if you're choosing to be in this right now, your stop loss is 41,200 would be a good place for a stop loss. If you were there now, I'd just be very careful, because when I zoom into this smaller frame here, this structure that we have experienced over the last week, let's check this out. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's wave 4 right there, 5, and an extended 5 wave. So now what I'm expecting is a move down. That's just what I look at now, and we are getting that as of right now. Could we come back down and touch this line? That's a possibility. A lot of hedging for me right now because Bitcoin in general is kind of sketchy. I'm just going to be honest. It's kind of sketchy. But Ethereum is a little more clear of a chart here, okay? Bitcoin is just swapping. You can see Ethereum making lower highs, okay? And that's what you want to see. In fact, you see this starting here. You have our double bottoms back here in June and July of last year of 2021. And we have not come back down there. We actually are beginning to work our way out of that. So if man, that's like on the 1 minute chart down there. Let me get rid of all that shmamma jamma. Okay. Now, if I'm going to test a parabola, I'm just going to check this real quick. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just check something. Nope, it's not going to work. Okay. So I was trying to see if we had a parabola building there. Not quite yet, but what we do see, what we have spoken about, is these two levels, guys, here of support and resistance that we were watching, that we have been watching for a while. Reject up here, try to hold this level. It didn't. It broke down, touched the 0.5, which is what we want to see, right? We need to see the 0.5. 100% hold, come back up. So now we are sitting above a larger 2.236 of the move, trying to flip the 702 right here. And this is where we are. That back test on this 3 hours, what we're seeing. You want to see what that looks like a little bit closer? Here we go. Delete. Come back to the arrow. So you see here 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? This is wave 4 and 5 coming down. I don't think that's enough. This more look like an extended wave up. Okay, that's an extended wave trying to hold this. Again, we are looking for 3,035 to hold. I am in, I am in a small short right now. Small long with Ethereum at this moment. My entry is $3,093.75. That is my entry right now with Ethereum. My stop loss is even tighter. It is $33,090. So literally, that's a $3.75 stop loss right now. It's about 15x leverage. So that's where I am right now. Just a little move. It's not bad. It's a 6% move right now. I'll try to close this out if we get a little bit. If not, I'll have to lose that little bit. But the goal is maybe if this was the full 2.414, and I will show you here in a second, that this might be the end of that move. It's a possibility. And you know why? Because I love my 2.414s or the full extensions. And we see here, I'm going to just draw my little fib here. Actually, let me keep it whole to what I do for you guys on this show. And we're going to use the other fib extension. We're going to go a high, a low. Here we go. And our lower high. Okay. Same thing, same result. I just want to show you how that gets there without being confusing in a sense. So we're going to center we're gonna go to the right here actually, so I can show you, so you can get a better idea. Because yes, we are on the TA line right now. So boom. So where is my entry? I told you it was 30.9375 right off this bounce. This is where I just went long off my 2.414. I got to, and my stop loss is literally right up under that. Because if it breaks down here, yeah, it could wick to this area, but we got a nice close trying to get a bullish candle, maybe a turnaround candle. We'll see if that candle is not inside of that previous candle or not. But overall, I just took a chance here, just to be honest. Could this come back down to 36.33? Yes, and I am ready, because I am ready for a buy at 30,040 for the Ethereum. So this is where I'm at now. Yes, I am in a small long right now. If this works its way out, I'm still looking for another target at 3,300. I did make a little bit yesterday on this same type of trade. I got in right here, got out up here. Nope, no. Where was that at? Got in, what was yesterday? The 19th. Yeah. I got in down here and I got out up here. So it did not quite make it to my target, but I got out here as the night got a little longer, a little later, and wanted to close that out. Didn't want to be in a long trade. Speaking of long trades, oh boy, have we been in an XRP trade hodling for 30 million years already. I'm going to get rid of this parabola because I'm not sure that is correct, even though we are breaking out of it. What I do see in XRP, though, guys, is not pretty right now. I'm concerned. I'm concerned that we're going to have to hodl about 60 to 90 days longer than I thought 30 days ago. So multiple reasons. The XRP, the Ripple lawsuit has officially been, what's the word? Discovery has been reopened for cross-examination. And so now we have extended this probably in under 30 days. And it's just annoying. But I see what it is. However, what I see here, guys, and I'm going to give you a little highlight film here. We have this 4-wave here. That did not break up. It broke down. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little 5, right? So in a small extended 5, then 1, 2, 3. Now the question is this wave 4 before coming down to wave 5 and working its way down. And this is not kidding. To 61 cents, at least double tap to 68 cents. Multiple reasons for this analysis here. Here's our, it's only an hour trend line, not a big trend line, but here's the trend line that we have powered off of, we broke under, and now we have rejected and back tested. Okay, there's one reason. The second reason here, guys, we have a move from the top of our 1-to-1 on March 28th. Okay, boom, March 28th to our 0 here at 68 cents. We have worked our way down, and the goal always is to look at the 0.5 as a rejection into the 0.702 as a sell of a retracement. Normally, if we reject at the 0.5, let me go ahead and do this so you can see my face. Maybe, I don't know. Do you want to see my face? Okay, so I can speak to you. Normally, when we get guys to the 0.5 on a retrace, as you can see right here, 0.91, 91 cents down to 68 cents. We're now in that rejection zone. And here's the thing. It has rejected off twice there, and then under a lower low, and then even a lower high. So we have our wave 5, 4, end of 5. All you need to do is get a little bit more for a 5, and then an A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3. This could be 4 coming down to 5 to 68 cents. We're rejecting at the 0.5. We're now officially under the 0.414, which is number 3 for the reason. Last but not least, here's number 4 for the reason. See all this consolidation here? Break down. Now we're up under that original consolidation with a rejection candle this morning, right off that 414. So, as yes, in Ethereum, I am in a small long. I am watching XRP because we don't know. In fact, now that I am up, what is that? Yeah, that's a nice percentage there. It's a 9%, 9.28, 9.39% now on the Ethereum long. We will see. Will this back test finish up to here and one more crack for XRP at 79.5? That would be ideal for my Ethereum trade anyway. But we really want to see this break. If there is another crack, guys, at 79.6 and it does not break, this is where we go at least. Now, when I say at least, that's because it will tap here, bounce, and go about 5% lower, which we're looking at 65 cents. That is probably what we're looking at for XRP if, again, if, on that next attempt up to 79.5 we reject. But again, we might not even make it there because what I see consistently is when we reject at 0.5, then come up under to the 0.414, our next thing is below the initial contact of that 68 cents, which is the low, to 5% lower to looking at 65 cents, which probably will get people freaking out. However, we're going to be long here. Like I told you, I'm starting signals for a group next week on Monday. That'll be a great way to start them out, getting them in great profits right off the jump, because this could come back and literally double tap 62 to 63 cents. And I'm excited about that because we should see a pullback as well across the board. Again, Ethereum for $3,000 is on the table. So we will see. Is it going to happen immediately? I don't know. Today is Wednesday. Let's see what happens over the next couple of days. I know we got other, what asset? Is it Canada? Canada, I just saw inflation rates at 6%, 6.8% or something like that. That is what I just saw. So inflation's going up. Some other things are going crazy, and I understand that. So when we see that happen in the equities market, we have to know that crypto is going to follow. And we saw some cryptos popping yesterday, which normally means a correction is coming. Again, Bitcoin is ranging. So when Bitcoin gets to $54 to $56,000 in that area, which will be a grind up as we get there, guys, cryptos are slowly going to start ranging and eventually get to euphoria stage. And that's when we'll start to really take profits, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen quick, but it won't happen quickly with Bitcoin. Okay, it's going to grind up and it's going to be kind of painful. Speaking of painful, XLM is a painful asset. We know it's got utility, and I'm just going to talk about it because we're going to discuss distributed ledger technology stuff today, and that's kind of what we're going over. Ethereum, no change. I'm just going to say that. No change in XLM. It still needs to break 20.7 cents for me to care about it going up. Until then, 15 cents is still on the table. I'm just going to be forward and straight honest with you. We are under the 50 on the RSI. On the 1 hour, if I break it down to the 4 hour, we are above, looking to hold. However, that parabola right here that I have needs to hold. This is something I am watching. I actually almost longed this yesterday or 2 days ago. This little area right here. We do have an entry. If you want it, stop loss 18.3, target 26.2. If you want to take advantage of that, there you go. No promises there. That's what's showing up in this moment on the 4 hour time frame. This is not an overnight trade or not an immediate trade. This is 4 hour candles playing out. Could take a week for that to play out. Okay. With that said, Ilya, I do see that. Good to see you, bro. Dragonfire, yes, 68 cents is a great buy zone. If I have a chance to get to World, Ilya, I will. If I don't get it this section, after I flip over between this and the daily topics, I'll hit you real quick with the World, okay? Let's talk about DAG, Constellation, because this is something Ilya always hits me up about as well. We will dive into this in the daily topics today, and why I do not think, or why I do think this is a great long-term buy. In the meantime, I'm seeing not such high targets long-term. I want to go ahead and give you a target of $1.50 is where I am possibly seeing to get Constellation at its top. In the short term, we're looking at a double top touch heading towards 35 to 40 cents. Our first zone of rejection is going to be 23 cents. So this is a great entry. You guys see I have my algorithm set right now that if you're looking for an entry, a good entry probably is going to be that stop at 12.6. Normally when this pops up and says entry, this is what the world is doing, right? Like normal crypto people are doing, not actual traders, but people trying to trade are seeing these. And normally the algorithm allows the computers to trade, to allow me to counter trade that. So where it says some people stops are 12.6, that's a great place for an entry. Why? Because people are selling there, and where there are sellers, there needs to be a buyer. So between 12 and 11 cents will be a great entry, another entry. And I do remember telling Ilya that 11.5 cents was going to hit before. It came down to 11.5 cents. And do we see a double tap? it is possible with what I'm seeing in the rest of the crypto market. So this is a good one. I wanted you to see the chart mainly because look at this. Last but not least, to show you what this thing is up since launch, as of right now. That's up 4,000%, and we know there's probably at least a 10,000% total gaining here. 35,000, which is about right, is what I am seeing, because there was another one I looked at the other day that was like 40,000 up already. And I'm like, leave that alone. Last but not least, that I've already looked at, Netflix. Man, Netflix didn't even give me a chance to tell you that it was going to go lower. What the heck? It didn't even give me a chance to tell you it was going to go lower. That is dirty ball games. Those are some dirty, dirty ball games. And as I speak, Ethereum is going to drop lower right now, rejecting off the 1.414. Let's see if I'm going to get stomped out. We don't know. Up 4% right now, so we'll see. Anyway, Netflix. Perfect example. Here's your top bottom of your ABC wave here. 1, 2, 3, working its next wave up. It went all the way to the 2.414, guys, which we know that's the key. We're always looking for a turnaround there, right? At least a minimum rejection. We'll go to the 1.414 on a blast off, right? And if it will range and show us there. If it begins to range longer, we're going to look one more touch up to 2.414 and then probably reject, right? That's on average. Sometimes it continues it up. We love to see that. However, this is not one of those times. I literally drew this. What is? Let's see here. I drew this a while ago when this started, but it's actually still going down right now. So I thought it was down 50% right now. Year to date, Netflix is down. Oh my gosh, 68%. Netflix is down. Now, I'm not a fan of Netflix anymore. I think Netflix has become just a skeeving place to watch television, just to be honest. My personal beliefs, I feel like I cannot watch most of the Netflix shows anymore. From what it used to be, I miss the good old days. But now it is what it is. And people are finally seeing that, which I'm okay with. But if you are a Netflix holder, that's not pretty whatsoever. Probably going to come down about $50 more minimum to see that. So my whole trying to show you Netflix down 50% on the year to date did not work out so well, because it literally dropped as I was trying to show you. So right now down 68.82% on the year to date. Ooh, that's ugly. That's not crypto. That is Netflix. So I will do world here after we lock this up, because I don't want this section to be too long, Ilya. I got you. So that for now, that is the end of long sum, short sum. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do the social media thing. You know what it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to continue this live stream. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, subscribe to this channel, and do the thing that people do on social media. At Twitter, at TikTok, you know, New Creation Capital. Let us know, guys. Thanks so much. I hope you guys have a great day. Later, guys.